Back with another video on this beautiful Thursday, July 17th, 2025. We had some news that then slipped past us out here in this trucking world, over here in this autonomy world. And y'all know when it comes to this autonomy, we've been talking about these autonomous trucks for the last 4-5 years, and ever since we've been talking about it. See, when we first started talking about this, there was no self-driving trucks. They was just, it was just a rumor. But as the years have progressed, they've been slowly putting it in your face. Recently this year, you was just driving up and down the highway and they slowly slipped out that little video of that little truck going down the road on the lease road out there in the oil field. Yeah, it was only going 15 miles per hour. Yeah, it was going slow. It was going slow, but it was going. It was going. They just trinkle a little bit of videos there, here, and every now and then, but legislation is what we talking about. This is what they're doing in Colorado. Now, if you ever been through Colorado, especially the Rocky Mountains, we ain't, people like me, 10 years of experience, we ain't trying to do the Rocky Mountains. I went one time was good enough. I went one time through around the winter time. Through that crap, got trapped out there 3 days and everything with night transportation. One time only. Don't need to go. It's way faster to go through Wyoming, I-80, as long as that wind ain't blowing at 80-90 miles per hour. Shoot, even that's dangerous, but I don't think nothing more dangerous than going through the Rocky Mountains. But since you don't want to go through the Rocky Mountains, and driving on I-80 is Wyoming, so this is specifically for Colorado. All right, this is the headline. Colorado governor vetoes bill to ban driverless trucks. A bill passed by the Colorado legislature that would have banned the use of driverless commercial vehicles in the state was vetoed last month by the Colorado governor. The bill HB 25-1122 would have prohibited the use of autonomous driving systems on Colorado roadways unless a CDL holder, number one, was physically present in the truck, number two, was seated in the driver's seat while hazmat is being transported. You say, wait a minute, they was trying to drive autonomous vehicles with hazmat, tankers. They was trying to do that too. Not trying, they are going to do it. Just give me a second. Number three, monitor the performance of the truck while driving. See, they wanted you to be in the truck, in the driver's seat, monitoring the truck, right there in case, it loses marbles or something. Number four, inverted if necessary to avoid illegal or unsafe driving of the vehicle. See, they wanted you in the seat just in case this thing lost control, or it's going down the mountain and it's up to 100 miles per hour. Well, guess what? The governor of Colorado, this was a bill they was trying to pass. Okay, so the bill was, they was trying to come up with a bill, because right now out there in Colorado, they running a lot of autonomous vehicles out there in Colorado, Texas, that's, what is it, San Antonio area. They got that robo-taxi and all that going. So they trying to come up with a bill for semi-trucks to where, hey man, you can't hide these trucks out here without no driver in them. Especially you got this autonomous freaking gasoline taker going up and down the mountains. Ain't no drive in it, and man, that thing 80,000 pounds of pure gas. So the House and the Senate, both of them, passed this bill, HB 25-1122, which, if the governor would have signed it, a truck driver would have had to be in the vehicle of any of these autonomous vehicles going through Colorado. You would have had to be in the vehicle, present. You ain't got to be driving it, but you would have had to be in the vehicle. The truck, it could drive itself, but you would have had to been right there just in case something happened. The governor said, veto. We don't want no truck drivers in the seat. We don't care if it's dry products, hazmat, gasoline, chemicals, poisons, corrosives. Guys, stop it. We don't care if it's 3, 4, 5, 6 axles. No truck driver. In vetoing the bill, the governor said that the legislation would effectively create a first in the nation ban on autonomous commercial vehicle testing and operations. So they don't want to ban. They ain't trying to, you know, put no ban. They ain't trying to hold these people back, is what I'm saying. He noted that requiring a driver to be present in the autonomous truck may undermine future technologies that could increase road safety. So in other words, they feel like the autonomous vehicles is going to be way more safer than you driving the truck. So as of right now, because he vetoed this bill and there ain't no coming back from this, they already hit it, but now it's full speed ahead in Colorado, up and down the mountains with autonomous trucks, gasoline tankers, hazmat, placards, all that. So for all y'all that think that, you know, hey man, well, Andrew, they can only do this with driver. No, they doing it with tanker too. Tanker, placard, everything. I gave it a bill. You can go look at it for yourself. You want the bill again? HB, let me go back up. Oh, HB 25-1122. Type that in Google or type it in the chat GBT. Matter of fact, let me see what chat GBT. This is what chat GBT said about, you know, this situation right here. Let me go back, because I had to ask chat GBT myself. I was confused. I'm like, what does this mean for truck drivers? ChatGPT says the ban did not go into effect because the bill was vetoed. So companies developing or using driverless commercial trucks can continue to operate in Colorado. Tech companies get breathing room. See, if they would have put this ban out, it would have slowed the tech companies down, because it's like, okay, now we making all this technology, but now you got to be in the seat. See, that kind of undermines them. But now that you ain't got to be in the seat, companies like Aurora, Kodak, what is it, Waymo, I guess, and TU Simple, never heard of them, who are developing autonomous truck tech, avoids a major setback. See, they ain't got no major setback. Now they full speed ahead in trying to get you out the truck. And it's not just Colorado, guys. I think it's 4 states in all that is full speed ahead. And guys, don't think this thing can't spread. I don't know what you guys thinking. What does ChatGPT says? How does this going to affect me and you? Okay, well, here we go. The veto signals that the state governments may be open to a driverless future, which could threaten some trucking jobs in the long term, especially for long-haul freight. Colorado's decisions align with that of what's happening in Texas, Arizona, and California, where driverless trucks are being tested or even used commercially. Okay, so that's the 4 states: Texas, Arizona, California, and now Colorado, and it's spreading. Okay, I know what you're thinking. It's not gonna happen in your lifetime. No, I get it, man. I know. Even though it's happening right this second, it ain't happening in your lifetime. You ain't got nothing to worry about it. If you 20 years old, 30 years old, and you expect to drive the truck till you're 70, don't worry. You ain't gonna see it in your lifetime. Even though they doing it right now. But I hear what you're saying. Bottom line for the industry. The veto keeps Colorado open to autonomous trucking, which is a win for tech companies and a signal of where the industry is headed. But it also increases concerns amongst truckers about job security. Come on, Taylor and Martin Action. I ain't about nothing from what they stay texting so I can do these videos of Taylor and Martin. But it also increases concerns amongst truckers about job security. Wait, ain't no job security in trucking. Y'all know that, right? You go work with the Russians, ain't no job security. You go work with Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie ready to fire you any day of the week. No such thing. What's my thoughts on it? Well, guys, like I said, if you in your 20s, you in your 30s, you need to find a way, a backup plan out of trucking. You ain't gotta leave trucking. I'm not telling you to leave trucking. I'm telling you, take this trucking money and at least learn a trade on the side. Maybe if you need to go back to school, get a degree on the side. See, I'm telling you on the side. How I went and got my insurance adjuster's license on the side, even though people be asking me, I mean, I thought you said you were gonna do insurance. As if I didn't go get licensed. I'm still licensed, fool. Just because I'm not doing it now, it's like if I went over to the insurance license, oh man, you ain't got no CDL no more. No, I still got a CDL, I'm just not driving the truck. Guys, you just need to have something on the side. Now, if you 60 plus years old, I would just stay with trucking, you know, because even if they started coming out with these autonomous trucks, I don't know, man. I think if you're 60, by the time you're 70, I think the whole thing be taking over. 10 years, man, I think the whole thing taking over. So I don't know. Man, I don't know. I don't know. By 2030, man, think about it. The Russians, super ego, all them companies up there with all that cash up there, guys, if they could get rid of you today, see, just like how Trump then got rid of all these people being able to come over here with these Russian visas and all that, they main bread and butter, they done got rid of that. Now they relying on you. They relying on you now. You think they want to rely on you? Damn right they ain't trying to rely on you, fool. Why? Because you got a lot of drama going on. You always complaining. You're always late. You late to every load. You ain't never been on time at the Russians. They don't want you. They don't want you. So a Freightliner dare have an autonomous truck on the lot for $150,000, and it could go everywhere they wanted to, and oh my God. Just best believe, when it comes, when it's on the dealership lot, you ain't got to worry about how to lease a truck, what's the best lease to go, can you pay $1,000 a month for a truck. You ain't got to worry about none of that. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. I know y'all think Elon Musk, world's richest man, have let me check that, because you know Nvidia went past 4 trillion. I'm pretty sure Jensen Hong, I know he may not be #1 yet, but boy, he creeping up that ladder. So every day we gotta check. We gotta get the current rate, because you never know with Jensen Hong. He was down now at first. He wasn't even top 10, but boy, he might be slowly creeping up. So let me go check. What do I check? What do I be typing to check that? Forbes world's richest. Oh, there you go. World's richest people. Forbes real-time billionaires list. Let's see if Elon Musk still #1. Okay, Elon Musk is still #1. He's still gapping. He got a gap going. He almost doubled from the guy that's #2. But there it is. Jensen Hong. He moving up. He #6 now. He wasn't even top 10. He #6 now at 149 billion. I do believe he's gonna pass Jeff Bezos in the #4 spot, 236 million. I say maybe another year or two. But Elon Musk is 408 billion. But Jensen Hong, man, he's slowly creeping up there. But they got a #2 spot. They got Oracle, Larry Ellison. He got Oracle. I don't know much about Oracle. I do know Oracle is a great company to invest in on the stock market. And I just recently heard of Oracle. How I heard about it is, whoever he is, somewhere over here in the Nashville area, they done just came through and just knocked a bunch of buildings down, and apparently they supposed to be putting the Oracle headquarters here in Nashville. Let me check that. Let me make sure, because it's been a minute since I heard that. Let me go to ChatGPT and get some updated information about that. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hey there, what's on your mind today?
The company Oracle, I heard they was moving to Nashville, Tennessee. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Oracle has announced plans to move its world headquarters to Nashville, Tennessee. Here's the present status. Hashtag what's happening. Governor Larry Ellison, Oracle's co-founder and CTO, revealed that Oracle is building a large campus in East Nashville, which will ultimately serve as the company's global HQ, centered around healthcare tech and services.
Okay, they do healthcare tech and services. So yeah, they, like I said, they in Nashville. They building their headquarters. It's supposed to be biggest thing going as far as jobs and all that, government tech and all that. I don't know exactly how long it's gonna take them to build, but how it was presented to us is one day we woke up and all of a sudden you were driving down the interstate and just an entire block of houses just gone overnight. They didn't put no signs up. They didn't tell you there wasn't no, hey, between July 4th and July 10th we're gonna be doing knocking down homes over here. Now you just woke up, went down the interstate, and you like, man, what happened? What is all that dirt over there, man? What's going on over there? Don't worry, just all you saw was a sign that said Oracle. That's all you need to know right there. That's all you need to know. So these people are not playing, man. They not playing. I'm not telling nobody to quit trucking. I'm not quitting trucking. But I'm smart enough to know that what I'm gonna be doing is, I understand. I think this stuff is within 10 years. Back to Elon Musk. Y'all know he's mass producing those Tesla semi trucks. I believe in Arizona or Nevada. Arizona or Nevada. See, that's what we got ChatGPT for. But I believe they're supposed to roll out next year, 2026. And you already know they're gonna have FSD, self-driving. They're gonna have that system along with Grok 4, by the way. They're gonna have that system in all those semi-trucks. And if you think Elon Musk, I know you done seen the Teslas that can drive themselves, you don't believe it, I understand. It don't work in New York, even though you got plenty of videos of it working downtown Manhattan and all through Bronx and all that, all on YouTube. But you don't believe it though, because it ain't gonna happen in your lifetime. If you think he can't get that semi-truck, his semi-truck that's electric, to drive itself, good God. All right. Keep in mind, Elon Musk is trying to be the world's first trillion now. He's at 408 billion, 402 billion. He trying to be the world's first trillion now, okay? And if he makes a semi-truck that can self-drive all over this United States and put you out of business, oh my God, he's gonna get the $1 trillion. I know you think it's far-fetched. It's gonna be after you left Earth. I get it. I'm just letting you know what they doing right this second. Technology is already here. It's already here, guys. I don't know what you're thinking. I ain't trying to scare you though. I'm just telling you what's going on in the news. I'm just reading the news. That's all I'm doing. Reading the news. Hello? Hello?
Hey, I'm still here. Did you want to talk more about Oracle moving to Nashville, or were you thinking about something else?
Yeah, I'm thinking about something else. Elon Musk is producing those semi-trucks. Is it in Nevada or is it in Arizona? And when is it expected to be released?
Yes, Tesla's semi-truck production is underway in Nevada, not Arizona. Here's the latest. They've built a dedicated factory right next to Giga, Nevada, at the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center, which is being finalized now. Tesla says it's on track for the first production units by the end of 2025, followed by full-scale volume production during 2026, targeting about 50,000 trucks per year. Side turn search, 1 turn search, 4 by turn search, 5 by turn search, 7 turn search 10. To support the semi, Tesla is also expanding equipment and hiring over 1,000 workers at the Nevada site, Site News 21. Tash timeline overview.
That's all we need to know. I know what you're thinking, but Andrew, those electric trucks, they only go 400 miles per hour. They ain't got the charging infrastructure. I heard it too. They don't got the charging infrastructure. Yeah, back maybe about 2-3 years ago, it could only go about 400 miles. Guess what's gonna happen? We talking about Elon Musk. You wanna know what's gonna happen? When they originally introduced the Tesla Semi, it could only go 400 miles. When they mass produce it with the new technology and batteries, don't be surprised if it can go 2,000 miles. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I know you think they don't got the technology. They ain't got the infrastructure. They ain't got no charging station that loves. Don't be surprised when they can go from California to Florida and back to California again like your favorite lease driver. Don't think I'm not saying they can't. Hey Andrew, the battery got to be this wide and this tall and it ain't enough space. And I hear what you're saying, Dry. That's why it's called technology. It's steady advancing past you. So we can pretend all day. Not trying to scare nobody though. What I'm telling you to do is, because you don't want to invest. I ain't gonna tell you to put no money in the stock market, because that you don't want to do that. I'm telling you, hey, well, maybe put some money to the side, learn a trade or something. Or what trade? I don't know. Cause see what's going on right now in trucking. Your pay is already coming down. The job done already got tougher. You already working double the hours you used to back in the day. Back in the day you was at 70 hours. Now you up to 100, 120. You didn't have no plans of working past a 70-hour clock. But you know what? Since a lot of these advanced lease drivers started, running 2 logbooks, you saw how it trickled down to everybody up there at the rushes right now. Everybody doing it. People that, hey man, I don't even drive like this. Now you're doing it. Now you drive like this because they gonna book you like that. Whether you want to do it or not, that's irrelevant. They gonna send you a load to where it delivers around 7 to about 11 in the morning if you're a drop-in driver, and they want that truck empty before noon so they can get you another load, another 700 miles that need to be delivered the next day in the morning. Think the Russians care about you, fool? No, why? Because they got bills to pay. Pimpsky want they Pimpsky want their money. And how the Russians get Pimpsky money? They get it from, you guessed it, you. They get it from you, fool. So they need you driving that truck better than a robot. Better than a robot. But you ain't. The problem is you ain't driving the truck better than a robot because you complaining. You complaining. Monroe complaining right now. He complain. I just woke up to his video this morning. He complaining right now. They trying to get rid of Monroe right this second. So autonomy. See. The autonomous trucks, they ain't got to hear what he talking about. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? I just got through watching his video. Is the truck broke down or is it almost broke down? Which one is it? Is it broke down or almost broke down?
A lot of people are a victim of their environment.
Nothing is going according to plan. What's going on, Monroe? Let us know something good.
Why is OTR so bad?
Why is OTR bad?
I feel like you don't control nothing.
Don't control nothing.
Out of your control. Because when you do OTR, another thing about when you do OTR versus working with dedicated or set lanes, is just that you're relying solely on your dispatcher. If you don't got a good dispatcher, it's terrible. Terrible.
I don't know how many times I done explained this to all y'all out there at the Russians. When you call up Vladimir dispatcher, talking about you need a load. Vladimir dispatcher may be at Walmart when you call, huh? He may be out golfing when you call, huh? He may be on a yacht in Florida in the middle of the ocean somewhere. You calling talking about you need a load on DAT. It don't take nothing for me to open this phone. Look, I'm driving, look. Show you how easy this is. Open my phone. This is what the Russians gonna do. They can open their phone, DAT load board. Where you at? Let's say, okay, You in Florida. Let's see Florida. Okay, let me just, you're somewhere down in Florida. Let me go to new search. I need a city in Florida. What we at, Jackson? Let's do Tampa, Florida. Okay, Tampa, Florida. We're gonna look within 200 miles. You got, what type of trailer you got? You got a drive-in, cause you're with the Russians, and we're looking for a load to get you up out of there today. Okay, boom, right there. Let's go to highest rate. Now let's do it, not the highest rate, the highest, okay, yeah, highest rate, not the highest rate per mile. They don't do that crap. Highest rate. Okay, boom. Look, we got a couple of loads ready to go right now. We can get you from Florida to Oregon, 4,700. We can get you from Florida to Utah, 4,000. Florida to Tacoma, Washington, 3,600. Let me just flip this, cause see if I. See, you think I'm just talking, don't you? He's like, that boy Andrew just talking. See how fast this is? Where you want to go, man? You down there in Florida? Where you want to go? Where you want to go? They ain't worried about no $1.39. That ain't how the Russians operate. It ain't supposed to make sense. They just, you just need a load. And you a lease driver. It ain't supposed to make sense. Ain't none of this supposed to make any sense. Where you want to go? Phoenix, Arizona, 1,400? 2,000 miles? Yeah, where you want to go, huh? You down there in Tampa ready to go right now? Oh, okay. All right.